and still they don't believe in perfected life. I planted all my seeds and I watched them ripe. They swear I sold my soul just to get this nice, but I know I got that glow and I can prove it thrice. I'm just in the zone and it ain't your night. It was plenty nights I thought I'd lose my mind, but I'm too much in control of my true design. What they can't control is my fucking shine. Look at me too long and you going blind. Look how he evolved, this what's on their mind. It's nothing you can't see when you get this high. Yeah, I'm raising hell. Yeah, I'm raising hell. Yeah, I'm raising hell. I know I'm raising hell. Yeah, I'm raising hell. Yeah, I'm raising hell. And I watch niggas crumble right before my eyes. Everything they ever mumbled was a fucking lie. From deals on the table to they pocket size. Niggas, I was born to read between the lines. They figure keep me close until the check arrives. Time is something they should never jeopardize. Get your pen and cut the check if you know what's best. You looking at the maggots in the fucking flesh. Go run and tell Khaled I'm the fucking best. All I do is devour till there's nothing left. And I got the power, but I'm not Mr. West. And I done capital murdered this shit, I must confess. Yeah, I'm raising hell. Yeah, I'm raising hell. Yeah, I'm raising hell. I know I'm raising hell. Yeah, I'm raising hell. Yeah, I'm raising hell.
My archangel whispers he senses all danger. Reveal the villain, watch niggas present bizarre favors. It's pouring out your pores, the sadistic thirst for more. Now open up these doors, I swear I see the light. No, wait, no, illusions, confusion, delusion, polluted, watered down and polluted. But it's rich new life, it's where the fountain of youth is. To the mountaintops I'm hiking up, you hating fucks. And you hopeless hoes shit these subconscious goals.
Yeah, I'm raising hell. Yeah, I'm raising hell. Yeah, I'm raising hell. I know I'm raising hell. Yeah, I'm raising hell. Yeah, I'm raising hell.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I'm back in the building for another installment of something I don't really do very much. The Just Factz News. I am back in here to do just a quick little live stream of some things I feel that are interesting, that are actually viral. I do want to go ahead and say that, hey, if this is your first time viewing a live stream from me, please go ahead and do your due diligence to go into my description and follow all of the links. If you feel inclined to support me, please hit my Cash App. I have a Patreon where I will be dropping content very soon, very, 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 very soon. because there are some things I can't really put up on YouTube that, of course, they get blocked completely. So I will be putting them on the Patreon. If you care enough, you can go ahead and follow my Patreon. I'm not asking for a crazy amount of money. This is like the what I'm charging on Patreon is like the amount of money you would spend on a pizza, on a hamburger. I at the end of the day, I just feel like as a creator, as somebody who is continuously doing this like it's nothing, I feel as though, hey, give it a try. If you like content here and you want to see more, go to my Patreon. Also, you can find some things on my Rumble as well. I'm going to start putting stuff up on there too that I feel like, will be acceptable to put up on Rumble. So just follow Rumble if you want to see something that you can't see here on YouTube as well. So with all that out of the way, we will be getting into our first topic, viral topic. So if you don't know, Brandon Jamal I believe he's a rapper. Brandon Jamal is a rapper, and he has this whole campaign of a single mom. This single mom song that has been going crazy on TikTok and Instagram and wherever else you can hear it. So been very viral with that. He's been doing this thing with that, and he apparently got a chance to get on the Fresh and Fit podcast, the notorious Fresh and Fit podcast, where, WWE style things happen, I'm surprised Fresh and Fit has never been on No Jumper because they literally are one and the same. But that's for another day. Going ahead, and I'm going to be reacting to Brandon Jamal being on the Fresh and Fit podcast. Yeah, let's do this.
Hit the chats.
Brandon?
You've heard their stories, their backgrounds.
Yeah. I mean, you covered it all. It all sounds pretty basic. Actually, except for you. Can we get a round of applause for this Caucasian woman right here and everything she got going on?
Are you Russian or?
I am half Italian, half Alsatian.
White and white.
What is
oh my
Alsatian?
God.
Alsace-Lorraine, it's a province between France and Germany. It was German when my family immigrated. It is currently under French rule.
Okay.
Oh,
wow. Okay,
very
my
cool.
bad.
As
So
of
you people are actually
1945.
from there, not like my people have been here for 4 generations and we still say we're
like,
Italian and German.
3 generations, 2 or 3.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, our genealogy goes back we have everything mapped out.
No, she definitely looks like it though.
Yeah, but if your grandparents were from here,
No,
you're
but look at
American.
her. I
don't
thought she
feel
was
like that
Russian.
shit.
I feel like my nose,
So I get, apparently he's having like a quarrel with this Caucasian woman about like where she's actually from. It's an interesting back and forth because I mean, she could literally be like, are you fully black? She could just literally say like, are you fully black? Like, or are you mixed? And then that could just open up a whole nother floodgate of stuff. But I digress.
White
Kinda
people,
shows
white
the
people in
German.
America always say that shit. Like, your grandparents are from America. You're white and I'm Caucasian and American. Just accept that shit. You're not Italian. You're not fucking French. Shut that stupid shit
Nah,
up.
she definitely looks French.
I mean, it all means the
Look at
same
her.
thing.
we didn't go over the
Pure
ethnicity
French.
question with
Oui,
me.
oui.
So.
Didn't you just say your education level was yada yada yada?
First of all, what is your education level again?
Oh, I'm just a high school graduate.
That's what I thought.
But I listen with both ears.
But guess what? I almost graduated,
Oh
but
my
then I missed the teacher. Fuck you, Miss X. She was like, if you miss one more day of school, then you're not gonna graduate.
So you didn't go to
Bitch.
the 1 day of school?
No.
Like legitimately, let me speed this up. But like this is like it's hurting my brain cells right now listening to this because I just don't understand why I don't understand why women go up to this show, bro. Like literally, why do y'all go up to this show? Y'all be like, the women that be putting themselves up there on this show just being like embarrassing themselves, bro. You know this show is notorious for like doing a whole bunch of random stuff. They be getting women on. They be getting soft brained women on their show to sit there and get asked just all these questions that they know they can't answer. Then they be getting the most animated man to sit up there and basically, you know what I'm saying? Be like ask like mad crazy questions and then just to make them look a certain way, just to make the man that sits on the platform look a certain way and make Fresh and Fit look a certain way. They be getting soft-brained women to come on their show. It's a damn shame, bro. I don't even understand how anybody could sit up there and pay them niggas money. Pay them niggas money to sit up there and watch that and be enjoying that shit. Just don't make sense.
Oh, the thing is, I missed multiple days of school after that. That was the problem.
Okay.
All right.
They
They don't even hear themselves.
Yeah. Question for you.
I was working.
Truancy is a crime. Did your parents like deal any like jail time or anything? Like, did the
Where? In
police-
Bridgeport?
Yeah, like truancy is a crime.
This
Yeah,
nigga with
yeah,
the
you
damn-
go to school, like, they come after
Oh,
your
I
parents for
don't
that.
think they take that serious in Bridgeport.
these damn
It's
pampers.
the hood.
That's a fucked up school.
This the hood, ain't it?
But yeah, I mean, normally, you know, if
Nigga
your
with
kid
these
doesn't go to
damn
school, like,
pampers, bro.
police is supposed to show
Yeah,
up.
no, they used to tell me that. They're like, blah, blah, blah.
That's
And
crazy.
no, the thing is, I did start showing up to school, but then I would get there at 10 o'clock in the morning. Because I'm not going to lie, I started dancing when I was 18. So I would leave Connecticut, take a train to New York, and then come back to Connecticut, and then make it there, like, go home at, like, 8 o'clock, and then, like, take a shower, get ready for school. I used to skip first period, which was her class specifically. And then that's why she knew that, like, you know, like, I was skipping. I wasn't really skipping. I just always missed first period, which was her class.
She was a snitch, huh?
I
Yeah,
mean,
fuck that bitch.
Damn, that's crazy. But she was right though.
At
No,
18.
she wasn't. That's why her job. That's why I get paid more than her. Fuck Miss Axe. Fuck
Not
you,
all
bitch.
money is good money.
Damn.
No, it's good for me. It was good for me, and it's still good for me.
Hey,
Okay.
I mean,
You disagree? You said not all money is good money. What makes you?
Like, is that supposed to be a sob story or something? You have every person like a female like this has every opportunity to like do something great for herself, but she chooses to do the latter. Like, we all have choices in this life, even with bad situations. There are people who have been in way worse situations in life, damn near on a deathbed, but have rejuvenated their whole entire life with a few quick steps away from the negativity, away from the things that can like potentially destroy them. And then there are the latter like that female right there, doing whatever she did to get where she is now, which I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Is she expecting like a pat on the back or some sympathy for that? I don't get that. I don't get it.
You say that?
Because I feel like there's a lot of money that people are making now that are, I guess, in the way of morale or integrity.
Damn.
Oh shit.
That was solid.
Bitch got your hole.
Chris, man. Damn, I'm just trying to instigate, nigga.
You don't let her talk to you like that?
Yeah. What up, Brandon? Yeah.
Like, all that word vomit, all I heard was I used to go out late at night and I couldn't get my lazy ass up an hour early.
I'm dead.
I couldn't get my lazy ass up an hour early to go to fucking school. Like, nobody gives a fuck that you work. Like, it's great that you
Me,
work.
I just said I was dancing. I literally.
I didn't interrupt you when you spoke.
I'm gonna let you finish, but you're
thank
wrong
you.
though, because I did work and then I was still make it in the
I'll leave
morning.
the podcast if you can't get these bitches under control, bro. I won't play.
Okay, baby
I
father.
didn't interrupt her when she spoke, did I?
Granted, it's girls, man.
It's girls, bro. That's just
Did
how
I
they are.
interrupt her when she spoke, ladies?
They do it all night, man. They do it all night, man.
You seem a little girlyish too,
Oh shit.
with your nose ring.
Go ahead,
I
man,
am
you got
quite
it.
sassy because bitches define sassy as a man who don't take your shit. So I'm sassy as fuck, bitch.
The nose ring is
Straight
sassy
up.
too.
And it costs $300 also.
Oh, so is my
Bitch.
belly button ring.
Oh my
All I
god.
heard was this lazy ass bitch got a job at night and she couldn't get up to go to school. in the
Well,
fucking
I
morning.
didn't. It's not that I.
No, here's the thing I will say. A couple of times when DJ Academics was on Fresh and Fit, he was doing this exact same thing, interrupting all. He practically interrupted all the women that were on the panel, and Fresh and Fit didn't say jack shit to him. He was saying what he wanted to say. He was drunk. He was saying what he wanted to say. He was disrespecting all the females in the room. But since this guy is, you know what I'm saying, talking back and trying to like put whoever this woman is that was giving that sob story, whatever, just like he's trying to give her back. He's trying to give her a response, you know, and usually on Fresh and Fit, you can, like I said, a lot, the males that they bring on there be talking like this to the females. But I guess since this Brandon Jamal dude isn't their friend, I'm pretty sure that's the reason why they like, hey bro, chill out, da 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 da. I mean, like if Tommy Sotomayor was talking like how bro was talking, they wouldn't interrupt him or interject to him. But I'm guessing since their Fresh and Fit might not be actually like friends with Brandon Jamal, that's probably why they like trying to act a sort of way to him.
I used to go to sleep. I didn't even go to sleep. That's the whole thing. I used to get out of fucking 6:30
So why
in the
the fuck
morning.
could you take your ass to school if you didn't go to sleep? The more you talk, the stupider you
I
sound, you
just
stupid
literally
motherfucker.
said-
Wait, look into the chat. The more you talk, the stupider you sound.
My personal self stupid here is you.
You got off of work. Didn't go to sleep.
No,
But your dumb ass couldn't go to school on
I
time?
still went to school. Why would I get out the strip club and not take a shower? Like,
Guys, how about this? How about this? This is what we'll do. This is what we'll do.
It took you 45 minutes to an hour to take a shower. You couldn't go to school?
Did your parents?
I just said I got out at 6:30. I used to lie to myself.
Let's reset real quick. So this is what we'll do. This is what we'll do.
Oh my
Brad,
god.
I'll turn it to you. You can say what you want to say, and then I'll
Bro,
turn to her. She
these
can
diapers,
respond,
bro.
And then we'll just go one mic at a time.
She didn't say to her.
And
She said
then
enough.
you want to move? You don't want to?
Oh no.
She said enough.
Yeah.
She an idiot.
I just want to let Brandon finish his thing.
Get her up out of here.
And then,
Shout out Global
and then we'll let her
I
respond.
think they like me better
Shout
than
out
you.
Global Prenup.
Okay.
Get this bitch up out of here.
Who is this guy?
Brandon,
I just heard of him today.
Let me tell you who this guy is.
I just heard of
This
this
is the guy
guy.
who
You sound it's goofy. I'm not
Can I tell you who I am? Can I tell you who I am, real quick, bitch? Can I tell you, if you don't mind? I'm the guy whose TikTok grew from 70K to 300K in a month and a half because of one song. I'm the motherfucker whose video got 2 million views
I
on
didn't watch it,
YouTube.
though.
I'm telling you who I am, bitch. I'm breaking it down. Shut the fuck up when I'm talking. I'm the motherfucker whose video got 2 million views in less than 2 months, and the only promotion has been his social media. I'm the motherfucker who got 1,500 orders of merchandise. It's my silhouette on the logo. T-shirts, motherfucking hoodies.
$1,500?
1,500 orders, motherfucker. I stuttered. My bad. 1,500 orders.
I mean, you gotta give him credit though, man. Like, no major label backing him, no nothing, just independent, doing it on TikTok, doing it on Instagram, doing it on YouTube. He's really grinding as a musician or rapper, whatever he calls himself. And that's what that independent thing is about. I gotta give him credit. I gotta commend him on that because it's tough out here to, you know what I'm saying, go viral. It's tough out here for people to even like go and listen to your music, you know. But with the internet, the thing is, when you want to become something, the only way you will win with the internet is if you're consistent. Consistency trumps everything. Nobody can say anything to somebody who is consistently doing live streams, consistently making music and putting it out every week, every day. Nobody can tell those people anything because they're grinding. They're grinding and grinding and grinding and grinding. The same person that people will sit in the comments and say, oh, this dude is trash. Why is he making live streams all the time? Why is he doing this? Why is he doing that? Are the same people who are going to be dick riding him later when he blows up and everybody starts saying, oh yeah, oh man, look, like, bro, he's amazing. He's dope. Da 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 da. Meanwhile, 6 months ago, a year ago, you were saying that he was trash. Like, no, there's no loyalty on the internet, but consistency wins everything.
Niggas is buying stickers with my logo on them. Niggas with my logo on them. motherfucking t-shirts with my logo on them. I got a song in Spanish that motherfuckers been begging for.
I thought you were gonna say 150,000. Nigga said, what did you say?
My
1,500.
YouTube channel grew from 9,000 to 118,000 in a month and a half. Shut the fuck up when you talk to me, bitch.
Whoa. I'm gonna just let this slide because in real life I'm a man beater.
And you would go to jail, you stupid
She said she a
motherfucker.
man beater.
But since you don't go to school, you don't realize that if you
First
hit
of
a
all,
motherfucker,
you're
I'll
in
call
the
the
same
police
place
or
as
to
I am,
jail.
so what does that mean?
He said I'll call the police if you hit me.
I'm doing better than you.
I'm gonna reset here.
Yeah.
That's funny. Nigga said he'll call the police if she put her hands on him.
I'm gonna find out. And I'm a man. Which one of you guys
Now
here
she's
is sucking
insulting
his
all
dick?
the men's sexuality in here. You know, that's what they do when they're wrong. They go to the section.
No, facts. I was just about to say that.
A tale as old as time, song as old as rhyme, a future single mom.
God forbid.
Nah, didn't you just say earlier during the introductions you let go and let God and let niggas nut all in you?
No, I don't.
That's exactly what you said. You're not on birth
Because you
control.
know if I'm fucking a million niggas, I'm definitely
It
not.
doesn't matter. You literally said you're. I listen with both. Listen, God made me with two eyes, two
And the
ears.
question is, are you even fucking? Do you get pussy?
God
Do
made me
you
with
get
two
pussy?
eyes,
I
two ears,
know
and a mouth.
you don't get no
Listen and
pussy.
observe twice as much as I
You
speak,
don't look
baby
like you
girl.
got no pussy.
I'm sure.
We'll just move on.
Yeah, we're gonna move on here.
Because y'all are.
He's sweating. Look at him. He's breaking a sweat.
Nigga sweating, wiping his head with the
That's
diaper.
what I love to do. Stressing men out.
This is Support Friday, so we got some chat here as well. Tommy, what do you think about this so far, bro?
Stressed out by a dumbass bitch who couldn't even go to school.
And he's still stressed out. I still stressed you out. I didn't.
Wait, sorry, Brandon and guests and girls.
And get Brandon. What did you say?
And-
What's her
and
name?
girls.
Well, look, tell me your name.
Brandon,
Tell me your name.
I don't know her name.
Cause she's not fucking important.
Guys, can we please come on for the show?
He said, 'cause she's not
Tommy,
fucking
I
important.
said Brandon and guest.
Okay.
This nigga's hilarious.
His OnlyFans.
I ain't gonna lie. This nigga is roasting the hell out of her. He roasted the hell out of her. He roasted the hell out of her. Brandon and Guess. Dude don't even know her name.
Well, they know. They're about to know my name now. Okay, I just found out your name too, Brandon. They just said it right now.
You just found out my
Exactly.
name. You're one person.
And I'm pretty sure nobody here knew your name except for the guy.
You don't get a room after this. Get a room after this, okay?
Really wants it.
I'd rather get a room with one of these bitches than with him.
I watch that shit go down. I'm with
Now
that.
you want to. You're not invited.
Okay.
Oh man.
Fantastic.
It's
Put
okay.
a
the hub-
diaper on.
the
Is this
hub-
for you?
It's okay. The hub is popping. I don't have to watch you bitches. I can.
This nigga here.
I can find Latina and dark skinned black girl threesome right now on the hub.
Yeah, you can't afford another subscription for OnlyFans.
It's free.
Why would I subscribe to a bitch's OnlyFans when the hub is popping for free? Why in God's name would I
Oh
ever?
my goodness.
That's just
Do you know
you.
how vast the hub is? Have y'all been on the hub? You ain't never been on the hub?
Oh my god, this nigga here.
They got everything on the hub, my
Oh
nigga.
my
You know what it says
god.
right here? Actual attraction between two of you guys.
You know what I'm saying? Nah, because well, she was real
Low
fine
key.
with her mouth. I'm not gonna lie to you.
No, you were real fine. No, you were never fine. I thought you were like my friend after I took your diaper and I put it, like, you know
That's the
what I mean?
problem, bitch. You thought you had a
No,
friend. That's the
like,
problem,
not a
bitch.
friend, but like, I thought you were
Yes,
cool.
yes, the
We did a
problem,
little,
bitch.
like,
You thought I was
a
cool.
little knuckle
I'm not.
bump.
I call bitches
But then I see that you're
I'm not
sassy
cool.
as fuck.
I sure am.
You're
You see
so
my hand
look
motion?
at this.
You see me?
Oh my god. You remind me of my gay cousin.
Sassy
We
as
could be
fuck.
friends. If you want to be besties, just say that,
You know,
girl.
only in America do they
Just say
call
that,
you
baby
gay
girl.
for doing anything besides sleeping with a man.
That's because we already know what's going on.
My job, ho, shut up. Move
We
to the
already
next topic.
know.
All right. Tommy, welcome.
Right.
Shit funny as hell.
Tommy, you've been quiet this whole time. What do you think so far about
What are your
this?
thoughts?
Welcome, punch. Listen, I don't go
Falcon Punch was
places trying
savage.
to fight. I don't get into fights.
Really?
Well, last time you were here.
What?
Hey, what's up the feds, though? What's up the feds?
Listen,
I'm having deja vu right now, man.
Picked his battles wisely. That's what he said.
I'm a follower of Jesus Christ.
Love it.
I believe him.
I don't know what just happened.
Mary, I believe him.
Yeah, that was crazy. That last time it happened. But she did hit him first, so. Yeah.
Oh man.
So apparently he got kicked off of here. Maybe not too far after this. Let me just see if I can find it. If there's anything else I can find on it. But apparently he got kicked the hell out. Let me see. Let me see just real quick. Let me see real quick. Let me see.
The mindset that I'm kind of hearing right now is a little bit selfish.
I'm sorry, but you guys are all like saying all this stuff, but you guys are all like my age, and no
sound
one's
dumb.
married yet. No one's married. Like no one has an official
sound dumb.
relationship. Like,
You mean the women or the men here?
everybody.
Yo, who's a viral nigga here or not? May I speak? What the fuck? Are we here for these bitches or me and bro? Like, for real. Like, can I
think
talk?
if it was only men on the show,
I
I
keep
don't think
raising
it would
my
be
hand
that
and nobody lets me
successful.
talk. You want to hear what this yapping heifer has to say except for the viral niggas? What the fuck is
Okay,
going
yeah,
on?
that-
You're
all
corny. You
right,
didn't let
I
these bitches
see
talk.
now.
Chill the fuck out, man.
Alright,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
chill the fuck out,
yeah,
man.
yeah.
I see.
Chill the fuck out, bro.
I see
I'm
now.
Newz, man. I'm leaving.
Right, who is this guy?
All right, bro.
What
Just,
the fuck?
all right, bro. Just
LOL.
leave. Just leave.
What a cornball.
Some Kessel?
You're doing too much, bro.
Yeah, I mean.
He didn't get kicked off. He left.
Now you singlemom.com. Get your merch.
I'm
Get
not
outta
a
here,
single
bro.
mom. What a
Fuck outta here,
weirdo.
man.
Respect.
You left your diapers. You know they're expensive. You can't. I don't know if you're gonna be able to.
Nigga, man.
This guy was stocking diapers the entire time. Like, make some
You can tell when
contributions.
somebody never had anything in their damn life when they keep bringing up, I did this on TikTok.
Like, you got
I
us.
just kept saying it like this nigga
social
is
media.
Tell me,
Did he make $1 million on TikTok?
Shit he's done. It's
Like,
like that's
cool.
just corny as hell. It's just you can tell he's never done anything. He didn't do anything in high school. Didn't do anything in college. And the only thing you have is this, and you just keep saying it, and it got ugly and irritating.
Yeah.
But I do want to say this.
Yo, get him out of here, bro. Get him out, Chris. Get him out of here. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it turned.
It did, and then I knew it was going there. That's why I wasn't saying shit. He was getting on my fucking nerves.
I can see you.
Everybody,
your face.
you were checked out.
He was getting on my nerves, and you know I usually when I'm here, that shit was just.
Yeah. So you know, at this point, everyone's on the same page here, and now the mess is gone, so to speak, and there's still diapers on the table.
Look like one is in a cup.
That's the sweat diaper.
Jehovah Jireh.
This is crazy.
Seems
bro.
like he was talking. It seems like Myron was
I knew
talking
he was a
to
weirdo.
bro
No, it was
just
just a
now.
level of disrespect. It was a level of disrespect.
Yeah, it seems like he went out there and he was talking to him for a second. I mean, I don't know what dude was on, but man, other than that, he was actually entertaining. He was really going with old girl. She was spewing off at the mouth, and he was giving out what she was giving him. So, I mean, I don't know what made him just like crash out and say, you know, fuck this. But I mean, at the same time, I mean, either they didn't do their research on him being the type of, you know, trying to figure out what type of personality he is, or he didn't do his research on Fresh or Fit. One of the two. That's what I think it is. Hopefully this doesn't really affect, you know, him as a creator or anything like that. I think he can redeem himself and go to another platform and speak his piece, to be honest. I mean, like, maybe go to Vlad TV or Say Cheese or something, or get on stream with DJ Academics or something, and, you know, redeem himself and you know, speak his piece on this situation. But I'm going to be moving on to something else that has been talked about. We're going to be looking at Stephen A. Smith getting cooked by Monica McNutt over Caitlin Clark being in the WNBA and, you know, their debate and everything like that. So I'm going to be looking at Self Talk's YouTube page. Shout out to Self Talk. Go to his YouTube page. There's a lot of good he has a lot of good sports content, if you will. So I'm just going to be looking at his content. As I stated, go and give his YouTube a look and you will find some content you can you will enjoy. So
okay, so it's looking like things got heated between Stephen A. Smith and ESPN analyst Monica McNutt. You probably seen her a lot on ESPN shows Get Up. She was talking about the WNBA issues with the Caitlin Clark hard foul. And yeah, man, a lot of people noticed that ESPN deleted this episode from their YouTube account. So I would like to highlight that in today's video because we got the clips and everything. And yeah, man, Stephen A. Smith
before they can take it down.
And I would like to highlight this intro clip, and then after that, we'll continue with the rest of today's video.
Oh man!
So be sure to give this video a thumbs up.
You must have been embarrassed.
Subscribe button if you support my YouTube channel. Let's check it out right here.
Probably, Monica. Definitely.
Say it. No, Monica. No, don't parse words, Monica.
Say
I
it,
know
Monica.
you got to go in those locker rooms.
Say it
I
right.
know you
Say
cool
it.
with women. Say it.
corny about the coverage of Caitlin Clark is that they're like babying her. Like it doesn't make any damn sense. They're babying Caitlin Clark. Like dog, she's a rookie in the WNBA. If this was a rookie nigga in the NBA, and they was doing all those little welcome to the NBA things, like ESPN, Fox Sports, any of these places would not be giving a damn like that because it's normal. But since it's the WNBA and since it's this Caitlin Clark chick, now it's an issue because that's their bread and butter right there. Caitlin Clark is their bread and butter, and however much, like I think I said it in another stream, but sports media is treating Caitlin Clark like Taylor Swift to the NFL, in which they're gonna get as much coverage and juice Caitlin Clark's name and likeness for all it's worth and make a story about her as much as possible. And this is just an example of that. Her getting like a hard defensive check right there. I think it's a flop, but her getting like a hard defensive check right there is literally just a welcome to the WNBA moment by a veteran player who doesn't give a damn about her being this big college superstar who came to the WNBA and now has a bunch of eyeballs on the WNBA. She doesn't care about that. She's playing basketball. They're playing basketball. It's a competitive game. It's a competitive sport involving physical play. But sports media, they're going to turn it into whatever they want to turn it into because that's their bread and butter to get a story with Caitlin Clark's name in it. And it's stupid.
Important.
She turned to you a little bit.
Yeah. I ain't answering no Caitlin Clark questions. I don't know what she said. I didn't say anything. That's enough.
I don't give a damn.
Okay,
I don't give a damn about no damn Caitlin Clark.
There, although I should mention Kennedy Carter did respond later in the day on Instagram Threads by saying, besides three-point shooting, what does she bring to the table?
Damn.
Followed by a laughing emoji. So that's all the things that were said.
Okay, so
She obviously don't give a damn
about Stephen A. It's looking like Stephen A. Smith got called out again for not using his platform in a way that he should have, according to Monica McNutt. Monica McNutt put Stephen A. Smith on blast live on ESPN First Take. This has been a hell of a month for Stephen A. We just covered how Kenny Smith humbly checked Stephen A. Smith live on TNT. Kenny Smith revealed that he had to check Stephen A. Smith for the Kyrie Irving slander and, the little fake apology Stephen A. Smith gave out to Kyrie. We covered that. And I'll have that link down below.
How he jumped on Kyrie Irving was so stupid.
Man, and a lot of other people has been coming out dissing Stephen A. Stephen A. was responding. He was like, yo, man, I got colleagues going behind my back, snitching on me to the bosses, trying to get me fired. Other colleagues calling me out. Isaiah Thomas called out Stephen A. Smith for Jaylen Brown. And yeah, man, a lot of people has been talking about Stephen A. Smith for this past month. And a lot of people have been calling him out. And it's looking like it even now just trickled down on his own television show. ESPN First Take, he got put on blast and called out by Monica McNutt.
Getting cooked on your own show is crazy.
Now, we know Caitlin Clark is currently dealing with a lot of jealousy inside the WNBA. A lot of people is asking the question, like, is it fair or unfair? Caitlin Clark just recently got hit.
Who cares if it's fair or unfair?
Said that wasn't a basketball play.
Indiana Fever ain't going. Indiana Fever. Look. Who cares if it's unfair or not? The Indiana Fever ain't going to the WNBA finals. It don't matter. It does not matter. Like, who really cares about this that much? It doesn't matter.
Angel Reese took a shot at Caitlin Clark and said this.
Of course she did.
Talking about the charter, clapping back at Charles Barkley because Charles Barkley was supportive of Caitlin Clark. So yeah, man, that's pretty much like the nutshell of the WNBA. Everybody is either taking shots at Caitlin Clark or if they're on the floor,
of course,
Caitlin Clark, they're trying to take Caitlin Clark out or doing a lot of dirty plays. As you can see right here too as well. Look at the team right here. The Seattle Storm purposely ignored Caitlin Clark after they beat the Indiana Fever. The Seattle Storm didn't go over there to shake Caitlin Clark's hand or any of the other players. So they didn't even shake their hand. And that's like the little hidden rule right now in the WNBA is to not show the Fever or Caitlin Clark any type of love. So with that being said, I would like to highlight today's video clip, Monica McNutt calling out Stephen A. for now covering the WNBA because of Caitlin Clark. That's the jealousy again, right? Because why are you now calling out Stephen A. for covering the WNBA? But of course, Monica McNutt made it about Caitlin Clark. So let's highlight the clip and then I'll be right back with some more commentary. Here's the video. Be sure to hit that like button for me if you haven't already. That helps this YouTube channel continue to grow. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, stay up to date with all of my current YouTube videos. Peace. I saw on Instagram. I'm not sure if there's a better video and audio version out, so I apologize for that. This is the clip that just came out right now. So yeah, Stephen A got put on blast by Monica McNutt. She's complaining that, oh, you could have been covered the WNBA, Stephen A. And you see Stephen A. He's like, he has that little shot face.
That is
and
true.
Stephen A. does that. He does that to try to calm himself down.
That is true.
Monica McNutt is probably not going to be on ESPN.
She ain't coming back.
Unless
she ain't coming back.
Apologizes behind the
Hell
scenes.
nah.
Because
she ain't
Stephen
coming
A.
back.
He doesn't like being put on blast like that.
Exactly.
Like, what? Are you really going to say that about me? I watch Stephen A. enough. When he gets like that, that means he is really, really
He's
upset.
pissed.
Every time Stephen A. makes that face, this face right here, and he'd go off on certain players
he's
when
pissed.
they call him out. Every time they call him out, he'd make
That
that
nigga
type
pissed,
of face,
bro.
and Stephen A. try to go in max ether mode, and then then he'll face some backlash.
My
and then he'll be the
goodness.
one apologizing. So we'll see how Stephen A. Smith handles it. I know he did not like being called out and put on blast like that by Monica.
I mean, it's
McNutt.
true though.
Hey, that's my commentary for today, guys. I would really love to hear.
Man,
you guys'
ESPN
opinion
don't
as well. So
even
be sure to
really,
leave a comment
really
section
be
down below.
caring about
Don't forget to
the
hit that like button
WNBA
as
like
well.
that. Like, bro, come on. ESPN don't care about the WNBA like that. 3 years, 3 years. Come on, it's true. It's true. He just didn't like hearing it. So now he responded on, of course, his podcast about the situation. And we're going to be taking a look at this as well. This is another video from Self Talk. Once again, go take a look at his channel. Has a lot of good like sports commentary. So go ahead and take a look at his stuff. We're going to be playing the video now.
First Take has spearheaded diversity and equity. You have any idea how offensive it was for me to sit there and hear Monica McNutt say that about me when I'm the one who handpicked our roster?
Oh,
First
no,
Take?
not him doing that.
I'm in charge of content.
Not him doing that.
I'm in charge of the contributors that are on the show. That would be me. Yet here we are on this particular day, and I am sitting up here, and I'm Googling.
I'm gonna be
alerts
for
and
real.
news. Let me play for you the headlines. One headlines. USA Today. Monica McNutt leaves Stephen A. Smith.
Yeah, she embarrassed you.
Talk about First Takes.
Because she
That
literally
ain't
cooked
real
you.
talk.
She literally
That's
cooked
the
you.
damn point.
She
It's not
literally
real.
cooked you, bro.
It's false.
She cooked you.
Man. So it's looking like Stephen A. Smith got McNutted on, man.
Nigga in his
Well,
feelings.
Stephen A. Smith got put on blast and called
Exactly.
out by his colleague, ESPN analyst Monica McNutt. You guys are probably more familiar with Monica McNutt on ESPN show Get Up. Well, she was on ESPN First Take with Stephen A. Smith and Shannon Sharp. They had a heated debate about the WNBA and the hard fouls on Caitlin Clark.
When Skip Bayless and Stephen A. used to have heated debates just like this, the man didn't go back and go on another podcast, on his own podcast, and be like, oh yeah, I didn't like that Skip said this or Skip said that. Like, come on, man. Y'all are debating, and obviously in this moment in time, this debate was like literally heated because Shannon Sharp was yelling, and Molly Querim, as the moderator, was trying to get everybody to like calm the hell down, so that like it looked like it was a heated debate for real, just in general. He literally is a force in the sports media world, and he could have been talking about women's basketball, but he doesn't really talk about it that much. They're focused on football, basketball. What else? Football, basketball. I've seen First Take talk about UFC. There are so many other things that they put over women's basketball, let alone women's sports. You know, soccer. Like they all men's sports, they put it over women's sports in general. So she's not lying. He's not lying. And that's what, like, I'm sure that's what like triggered him, because it's like at the end of the day, Stephen A. still works for ESPN, and he has to answer to a boss. And that boss wants him to talk about majority men's sports and the popular athletes in men's sports. And then after all of that, talk about women's sports, which is like the tail end of talking about all men's sports.
Stephen A. 3 years ago, you were not talking about the W at this level. Don't do that. Guys,
It's true.
Nobody was, Monica. You making Stephen A. point, Monica. Monica, you making Stephen A. point.
And then Shannon Sharp.
You know it definitely.
And then Shannon Sharp piggybacking like what she's saying is egregious or outrageous or something like that. It's not outrageous. It's not. It's not outrageous. Sports media platforms in general weren't talking about women's basketball like that until this Caitlin Clark chick came and Angel Reese. And basically this whole WNBA draft class that game, nobody gave a damn. WNBA has been around for mad years, and nobody pays attention to it. Now all of a sudden, these NCAA women really did a lot to get eyeballs on them in general and their teams. And then transferring that to the WNBA, you know, I won't say that Caitlin Clark is the only woman in basketball that is making everybody pay attention. But I mean, she is a main contributor to why they're being watched more now.
Smith getting called out by Monica McNutt live on ESPN First Take. Stephen A. Smith went on his podcast, like I said in the first video.
This is goofy.
Covering this topic.
This is goofy.
Stephen A. Smith making his face right here. When he made that face, Stephen A. Smith is going to go into Max Eater's
This is goofy, bro.
And you know he got to get his get back. And
Nah,
he said that.
this is legit goofy.
If somebody irritates him, you should get your get back by irritating the hell
Legit
out of
goofy.
them. And that's exactly what he did. He had fired off on Monica McNutt on his podcast about the topic that they had on ESPN First Take.
Now I was about to open up a whole nother thing.
On his podcast. And before I get started with Stephen A. Smith's response, need to grow enough.
He said doing a job at that particular moment, naturally in television, got to get us to commercial break. Sometimes damn the commercial break. But that's a subject for another day. I'll deal with that. Here's the bigger issue. You know, there's something that's going on and a lot of people run from it. But I'm not, because I'm not scared of these subjects. Doesn't faze me at all. To address Monica McNutt's point, I found it very unfortunate that she would say that. Ladies and gentlemen, I am the executive producer of First Take. You ever heard of Monica McNutt? You have now.
This is corny.
She's on First Take a lot.
This is corny.
Shanae Ogumake,
Corny.
absolutely wonderful, spectacular basketball analyst, et cetera,
It's
WNBA
corny.
player in her own right.
It's corny.
Ask her how it's been to be on First Take.
It's corny.
How about Andrea Carter, who's a rising
You
star?
basically throwing your weight around saying, "Oh yeah, I'm the reason
How
why
much
they're
do you think
there."
First Take helped that. What about Kimberly Martin?
Bro,
What about Molly Kiram herself?
it's corny.
Now, I have sat back for years and taken a lot of
Corny,
shit
bro.
from people. Some who don't know what the hell they're talking about. Some who act like they don't know just because they want to get at me. I could care less about people getting at me. I just want you to be accurate. And it is highly offensive to me when somebody implies or flat out states, like Monica McNutt did this morning, which was factually incorrect. I challenge anybody to find a show in sports television that discusses women issues, that discusses the WNBA or women's sports, that highlights and profiles female analysts more than First Take. It's been going on for years. One of my producers here is a guy by the name of Galen Gordon, who used to be a producer on First Take. He was one of the people who spearheaded highlighting diversity. You as an audience don't know this, but Monica McNutt does. The James Dunn and the David McKinnons of the world and others, these are black men overseeing First Take. My boss, the HNIC, as they say, one of the executives, the top 3 executives at ESPN overseeing First Take is a black man by the name of Dave Roberts. We have black women. We have white women. Mina Combs, let me not forget to mention her. There's a female host on my show. Anybody trying to let go of Molly? Before her, it was Carrie Champion. Before Numbers Never Lie came along with Jamel Hill, she's on First Take. First Take has spearheaded.
Is he? Is like
diversity
bro.
And equity. Do you have any idea how offensive it was for me to sit there and hear Monica McNutt say that about me when I'm?
It's not about it's not about the diversity hires that are at ESPN. That's not what she was talking about, bro. You sitting up there talking about, oh, look at how many women we have. Look at how many women we have on the show. Look at how many black people. Look at how many black people. How many black women. How many women we have on the show. Like, bro, that's not what she was talking about. She was talking about covering the WNBA. ESPN was not covering the WNBA like that. Like the way they doing it now. That's all she was talking about. And he starts going into a spiel about diversity hiring at ESPN. He himself don't even know how the hiring goes. I don't feel like he really knows. I feel like they tell him what they wanted, what he want to hear. I don't think he really even knows how the hiring goes. Because if ESPN don't want women on their platform, they won't put them there. Plain and simple. But hey, apparently he thinks he knows more than he knows. But I'm telling you right now, for ESPN is doing it for from a standpoint of diversity hiring, and the world is changing, and pretty soon you'll have a gay person being an anchor, or there probably already has been a gay person, trans person being a sports analysis on there. But that's because they want to do it. It's not because of what Stephen A suggested or anything like that. It's based on people who are over HR and what the people at the top tell HR to hire. So it's like, I don't think that's not what she was talking about. He starts going, that's why I said it was corny and lame.
I'm the one who handpicked our roster on First Take.
Okay, so that's Stephen A. Smith responding to Monica McNutt on his podcast.
It ain't matter.
And here's my opinion about it. I feel like Stephen A. Smith does what he always does when he get called out. He goes max ether mode, and then he moves the goalpost.
Exactly.
That's exactly what he did. He moved the goalpost, made it about something else.
Exactly. He moved
other
it.
things around the topic.
We talking about WNBA
to try to make
coverage of the WNBA
instead of just sticking with the topic of what Monica was talking about.
They don't. Y'all weren't.
McNutt was absolutely right what she said to Stephen A. Smith on ESPN First Take. ESPN First Take was not covering the WNBA like that 3 years ago. As a matter of fact, nobody was talking about the WNBA like that 3 years ago. It's a fact. The numbers prove it. The money prove it. The contracts prove it. Nobody was talking about the WNBA like that. So for Stephen A. Smith to go on his podcast and move the goalpost and make it about diversity at ESPN, he really just lost the argument, in my opinion. I feel like Stephen A. Smith just got emotional, went on his podcast, and he just tried to come up with something real quick instead of really going in the archives and pulling up some receipts.
Trying to find something where he was talking about the WNBA. Exactly.
That was talking about,
True.
he brought up some numbers and segments, and they
but
made
he
a quick
didn't.
compilation clip for him. But he made it like a personal thing to bring up race inside of ESPN and black men this and his bosses.
Yeah, that was some goofy shit.
And all the stuff that he is doing,
goofy.
hiring people and putting other people on and putting other female ESPN analysts on First Take.
Corny and goofy.
Telling Monica McNutt to ask them about that and how they feel about it. So, Stephen A. Smith definitely took it as a personal attack. And I feel like Stephen A. Smith silently made this personal with Monica McNutt to the point that we may not understand it. But if you're working alongside,
we definitely not gonna see her no more.
Stephen A. Smith was bringing up Monica McNutt should definitely take that personal, and that's just my opinion on that. Because
that's
Stephen A. Smith, in my
basically
opinion, was flexing his power to Monica McNutt.
Basically telling her, know your place. Know your place. If it wasn't for me, you wouldn't even be on ESPN. That's basically throwing his weight around. And for real, I'm gonna be honest with you. I hope Monica McNutt capitalizes on this. If she never shows up on First Take anymore, she should definitely be able to go to. She should definitely just like start her own whatever, if she hasn't already, and just capitalize on it. And for real, like tell her truth. You know, I mean, this is one side of the story, and he literally just made it about something else. Just in my humble opinion. I don't know if let me just see if she has responded to any of this. Let me just see real quick, because I think I seen her on Shannon's show responded to him. Let me see real quick. Oh, okay. This was 6 hours ago. It says Monica McNutt expose and reveal why she blasted Stephen A. Okay, so let me just look at this real quick. See, so she's giving her side of the story.
All jokes aside, I do want to address the end of that clip. I genuinely was surprised by the reaction. And I did not intend to make it personal. But when I look at Stephen A. and my relationship with Stephen A., he the head honcho at ESPN as far as I'm concerned.
Yes,
and I have been in this
absolutely.
women's basketball space for so long and have been privy to many a conversation, pushing and pitching and asking for space. So from where I sit, if SA says, let's talk about it, it's going to be discussed, right?
Right.
Monica, I didn't know you could cook. I didn't know you was a chef. 'Cause, honey, you was cooking this morning. You hear me? You was cooking. You had your points, but the passion, the passion and authenticity, Monica, that you spoke with today. Well, I'm talking about, man, bro, I was on the edge of my seat.
Okay, so in today's video, we got Monica McNutt talking to Shannon Sharp about why she had put Stephen A. Smith on blast. Stephen A. Smith went on a full-blown egotistical rant live on his podcast, responding to how he was upset, pissed off, and hurt by what Monica McNutt said to him live on ESPN and how she had put him on blast. This is what Stephen A. had to say on his podcast.
All right, I'm not gonna replay it because I've already looked
So
at it.
I
So
want
let me just go. Just go ahead and get to
Don't
the
forget to hit that subscribe button.
get
as
to
well
why
if you're
I'm
new to the
here.
channel, or if you've already been around to the channel.
See her
Check out this
response.
clip right here.
So I want to turn the floor over to you. What point do you want to reiterate? What point did you didn't get an opportunity to make that you would like to make now? The floor is yours.
Well, so I'm going to take y'all, two things happened to me. I actually went to the Liberty game on Friday, and this episode sort of speaks to the growth of the game. My fiance and I, we just take the train home because it's easiest. We're in New York. And there are a couple of white boys. One of them went to Auburn. His brother went to University of Missouri. His girlfriend was with them, another young white man. They're probably in their late 20s. One of them might have been in their early 20s. And it was a black woman that clearly just left the Liberty game that sat across from them. And they just spark up, y'all, this spontaneous conversation about women's basketball. And yes, it was about this particular play, and it was a little bit about the Sky and Angel, and it was Caitlin, and it was about the Liberty. And I'm looking at my fiance like, this is crazy. Like, we're just on a train, and folks that you might not think are watching the WNBA hop into this conversation. And they're both engaging. They started talking about Auburn and the Tuskegee, and I was peak ear hustling for the record, but they was loud. So but I say that to say, Ocho and Shannon, I get that we are at a special place when it comes to women's basketball and the growth of the game and all of the eyeballs. I think what I was frustrated by in our conversation earlier is that we can hold more than one truth, y'all. Like the idea of some players being jealous, yes, that probably exists. But I think in Caitlin's debut, since she has made her debut, there's been a large and loud clamor or push, yes, that is Caitlin versus the W. Okay. And that is unfair. Okay. To me, yeah, jealous, sure. I mean, would you be jealous of somebody that got $28 million shoe deal or whatever the deal is before you step foot in the pros? Right? Yeah. I just need us all to do a better job of holding room for multiple truth. Jordan as a rookie, Joe, right? LeBron as a rookie, like Wemby as a rookie. When you look at guys that have gone on to be great, I'm sure they would not say their rookie years were cakewalks. Now, in the case of LeBron, and if we use Wemby this year, they have physically dominant and powerful statures. And so maybe that has allowed them to skirt some of the curve. But Caitlin is a guard coming from college. She got to get her weight up. The W has to continue to allow her to be one of the leaders of this platform, as Angel Reese has also been, because I know that's going to be a hot topic tomorrow. And so my whole thing is just, it doesn't have to be either or. It can be both. But the prevailing idea that it's the W versus Caitlin and that these women don't understand the power of the eyeballs and the audience that she's helped grow the league to, that's just unfair. And that's what bothers me.
Okay, so that's what Monica McNutt had to say on Shannon Sharp's podcast, Nightcap with Ocho Cinco. Salute to Shannon Sharp for reaching out to Monica and saying, like, hey, things got heated.
Definitely.
I want you to come on the show. Are you
Speaking
available?
peace.
She said yes. Stephen A. Smith could have did that, but no. Stephen A.
But
Smith
hell
wants to go
no.
on his podcast, do this full-blown egotistical rant, and also talk about all of the women that he had put on ESPN.
You ever heard of Monica McNutt? You have now.
That's stupid.
Because she's on First Take a Lot.
That's
Chanel
stupid.
Gumake.
So that whole thing was so stupid. I mean, it was just a real heated debate. Stephen A. always has heated debates. He always has somebody who has more knowledge on things than he does, and he just doesn't want to look like a fool, in my opinion, honestly. This is just one of those instances, to be honest and be clear. So I feel as though she shouldn't be punished for making a valid point and him not being able to handle that valid point at the end of it all. So that's what I think about it. But yeah, I feel like she's not going to be let back on First Take. I mean, they deleted the damn episode off of their YouTube channel, so that should tell you all you need to know. Let me see here. Gonna move on from this. Like I said, I'm not gonna be spending too much time. I'm gonna be spending too much time. What else do I have here? Okay, yeah, just to piggyback off of that. Well, this is only 37 seconds. This is let me move on from that. So let me see here. Cameron spits bars over Black Rob's song "Whoa," taking a shot at Anthony Edwards. So if you didn't know, Anthony Edwards, basically Anthony Edwards did like an Adidas commercial in which he let's see if I can zoom out on this, in which he basically just like was getting at people who were like criticizing him, basically. So let's see. I don't even know why it looks like that. I think that might be good. Let's see. Oh, wait. Let me go ahead. Take a look.
Shame on y'all, cap to you liars. Soul water put me right back in the fire. Ain't talking no air fryer, but praise to the most high. The 111 Messiah, the 9/11 survivor. Need heroin, I'll supply ya. Fuck being friends. And old friends, I will never seek amends. You'll never hear me pretend. Before that, you'll meet your end. Chain on your door, short of 9 mil is peeking in. Hello, y'all, it's me again. I know bitches that's trying to get your CP in the house you sleeping in. We flushed pies when TNT was creeping in. I ducked the FBI, what I care about CNN. I put money on the house where you lay your head. Apologize, Abby, anything I may have said, but the play was already read. Get a black woman and black man to kill a black man that's already dead. Wrong. Know that if know nothing else. Old bitches like killers, still something else. Nobody gonna love you like you love yourself, but when that bucket low, like fuck it though, I don't trust myself. Danger. My friends think they talking to a stranger. Where I'm from, we did abortions with the hanger, and it didn't cost 7,000. Mom looking down on me like you better style. Copy. Melissa Ford called Kevin Louse. And Steve Stout, what they gonna do? I'm Mr. Giles. We good, boo. Killer feeling better now, but don't ever put my name near the word. Problem with me, 9/11, you better down. No water park, shit'll get wet and wild. Pause. 39th where you used to see me. Big L took Gruff and my nigga Remy in my Tudor Lamborghini. Baby in a blue bikini. Y'all know M.A. Dollar Sign. He used to be Mussolini. Like Lil Wayne, a nigga ran up a milli. 19 and clean, the bank account was looking filthy. Got TLC, shit was getting illy. Told T-Bars, I think things are getting chilly.
Yeah.
Diabolical, we are mission impossible. I sense any friction, bitch, you live in a hospital.
Yeah.
Don't try me, I'll have you like wild me. Chicken corn and high C, served through a IV.
Yeah.
Gabbing grandstand, no style could cramp cams. Pussy on a handstand, but fuck wrong with Ant-Man. Gave him his props, homie got love from me. New commercial, y'all ain't got love for me. He shot a jump shot and said, fuck buddy. The receipt reader looking like your fuck buddy.
Oh, that's crazy.
Don't trust buddy, I ain't one to judge buddy. Buddy sitting there glazing at you like I love hubby. This lost luck, listen here, I'm bossed up. Kyrie Irving with this shit, don't get crossed up. Shooters, pardon, that's just my own thoughts. Luca, I send you home on your home court.
Yeah.
Get him a Uber, I don't know what y'all thought. Adidas, I'm blaming you, this is your fault. Campaign about to go strange. Y'all think y'all got the b-ball version of Kanye? Come on, stop it, dude. Y'all just stop it through. He do something y'all don't like, you'll drop him too. Fucking careers up. T-Mac, Derrick Rose, RG3, John Wall, let him know. Reggie Bush, Amon Shepard, I'm on the roll. You know Kevin Red, Google what was on his toes. Whoa, you wearing them bullshits? No. Jim Jones ad-libs. Go, Nitro, hype, yo, light show, might flow, nice clothes, white nose, like, whoa.
Damn.
Gotta be sniffing, man.
That was
Y'all
crazy.
fucking mind, man.
That was crazy.
People like Rob, nigga.
That's for my receipts.
Oh, and this is the commercial.
Yeah, I hear all the hate.
Yo, Ant, Carmelo said, are you committed to really going out there and being the face of the league? Because they throwing that term around too loosely.
Okay.
Cameron said, to me, he's an all-star, but not a superstar yet.
Buddy.
It is what it ain't.
What else they say, Slip?
The most over.
Oh, okay. I see why he got at him, because he said it is what it ain't.
Love the game. He doesn't look like he's even in a good enough shape.
just wrong.
I'm noticing he complains a bit. What happened to the next American prodigy? I ain't trying to rub it in, but they saying this the furthest y'all gonna get.
This only the beginning. Because I'm not who they think I am. I'm better. Believe that.
I'm not gonna lie. He Cameron got on his show and said, like, I don't remember ever typing that. I don't remember what I said. Like, bro, come on. Like, if you said it, you said it, bro. Come on. He gonna sit up there and say, oh, I don't remember saying that. Because it was apparently it was on your Twitter, and somebody must have sent it to him or something. I don't know, maybe. But like, come on, how you gonna say you don't remember that? And then, he said he's gonna make a documentary about Adidas and how people have gotten injured wearing Adidas like shoes, brand shoes. He's making a whole like man, like Cameron is so Cameron is so petty, bro. Man wants to make a whole documentary series about how people broke their ankles playing in Adidas. You never want to like go after somebody like Cameron because he will make your world hell. But I mean, hopefully this is just weather under the bridge for real. Like, it's not even a big deal, to be honest. But I'm gonna move on from that. Like I said, I'm trying to keep this short and sweet. Next thing we got is a passport sis. I didn't even know these existed. This is like 46 seconds. It's pretty short, but I mean, I can give a little like 5-minute commentary, maybe. I don't know. Passport sis really is a thing. Women went to Ecuador and caught feelings for a local. This man put that thing on her and she extended her stay. Okay, it says, unexpectedly for both of us, we developed an undeniable connection. I had other countries in my itinerary, but I ended up extending my trip so that I could return back to Ecuador. for an additional 2 weeks. Every magical moment. Wait, hold on. Go back. Go back. Go back real quick. Every moment together was magical. And it's our goal to be together again as soon as possible. Not even knowing bro probably got like a whole family at home. This white woman has no idea. Bro probably got a whole family at home. You probably like the 20th person the 20th woman he done did this to. Like, you are not special. You hear what I'm saying? You not special. Miguel has a family at home. Miguel got 5 kids at the house. His wife is waiting on him. She thinks she in love. That's funny. That's funny. You think you in love. Hilarious. Miguel done did this. Miguel done did this like 20, 30 times already. With different females. And his wife woman thinks she in love. Oh God, that's funny. That's funny. That's hilarious. That's funny. That's pretty hilarious. Shout out to this dude right here. International playboy. With 5 kids at the house. And a wife. Oh, we're gonna move on to the last thing here, man. So this is the very last thing I got here. I don't know if y'all can see this. Let me see. Hold on. Fix this up real quick. Put this over here. So fan spots J. Cole. That's what it says here. Fan spots J. Cole shopping for a Tesla and claims the manager was ignoring him because he didn't know who he was. Oh, that's interesting. Very, very interesting here. Let's see. Okay, I can't really see what the hell that says. I just love it when people put long ass captions in videos and expect people to be able to like read all of that. Like look at this. You got a whole paragraph here. I can't even see that. Oh, let me see. What does it say? Well, the manager kept ignoring him because he didn't know who he was and continued persuading me to place the order for a car. All right, I'm just going to watch it one more time. One more time. Just to like really look at this interaction here. So is the woman the one who's the manager? Or is the dude in the white shirt? I'm trying to put it together. They think he's just like some like homeless man or something like that. Is it because of the way he's dressed or like what? So apparently it's the person behind the camera who's with J. Cole, from what the caption is reading. So it says, if I didn't read the caption before, it says J. Cole and I shopping for Teslas at the same time while the manager kept ignoring him. Oh, okay. So he was being ignored. But I mean, at this point, right, let me see. At this point right here, I think like when he went to touch the Teslas when she like came over. It's either the guy in the white shirt or the lady came over and was probably like, "Hey, please don't touch the car," or whatever they said to him. I would like base this on two different like entities. On one hand, not everybody listens to rap music. I'm gonna keep it real. Not everybody listens to rap music. I mean, rap music at one point in time was probably the most listened to thing in America. But that doesn't mean that everybody likes rap. Doesn't mean that everybody likes rap, and that definitely doesn't mean that everybody's gonna go Google, go crazy when they see a rapper because they don't know that rapper and they don't know the genre of rap music because of them not caring to listen to it. So I would put that down as one thing. Another thing could be like a little bit of like, you know, a little bit of prejudice, a little bit, you know, maybe it's the way he's dressed. Maybe it's the fact that he's a black man. Maybe it's the fact that he has dreads. It could be any one of those things that would make somebody who's a manager at Tesla be like, you know, treat somebody a certain type of way, you know, not because they're famous or have a lot of money, but just because like, hey, you know, you look like somebody who doesn't belong in here type thing. Something that happens to people of color very often. People who live in high rises have to deal with stupid, ignorant, bigoted people who make you out to be like a certain suspicious looking type of person because of the way you dress, because of the way you look, the way you carry yourself. If you look a certain way, you're going to get a certain type of person looking at you and trying to call the police or questioning you like, hey, do you live in this building? What building do you, what number apartment do you live in or whatever, you know? Yeah, I mean, it'd be like that when you're a person of color. Wouldn't get that same type of stereotyping going on if I was a certain, you know, other color. But hey, or I dressed a certain way. So I think that's what was going on there with that. I don't think that's anything new for somebody like J. Cole, but I don't really see him complaining. He's somebody who really is like an off the grid type of person. So it's like it ain't no mud off the dude's back or anything like that. So, but yeah, that covers it all. That is the last thing I have for you, and I will be ending the stream. Hopefully, y'all have a good night, good morning, good afternoon, whatever it is for you. And I'll see you on the next stream real soon. Y'all take it easy. Follow all of my socials as well.